Big Boi. Wow, welcome to the show.
What's up, buddy?
This is so amazing having you here. I mean, I've been a fan of yours since I began listening to hip-hop music. You have been instrumental in shaping what many people consider just music today, you know? Are you surprised at how music has changed in terms of like hip-hop just being the default music?
Hip-hop has always been the voice of the youth, you know what I mean? And so for it to be spreading across, the whole world, it's the voice of rebellion, you know what I mean? And
Right.
it started out, Outkast, Southern Playlist of Cadillac music when it wasn't cool to be from the South. And now, the South is kind of running the gambit, so proud of that.
You're proud of that for a good reason, because I mean, like music that comes out of Atlanta and the music that is shaped by Atlanta has essentially become hip-hop. Everyone, from Drake through to A$AP Rocky, everyone has some type of influence in their music from Atlanta right now.
Yeah.
You are still in the music game.
Yeah.
You are still making music, but what I find interesting is it seems like you enjoy touring more than the accolades that come from the music.
Yeah, the best, touring to me is my favorite part of, besides creating the music, but to get a chance to travel and see different cultures and go to Japan and Australia and Europe. Like when we first started out, we hadn't been out of Atlanta, maybe to Disney World or Florida, but you go to Europe or France and you see different cultures, it
Right.
just expands your mind and you see that, life is bigger than the block or the neighborhood where you live from, so it's important to travel.
Were you ever amazed at some of the countries you'd go to where people couldn't speak English but they could sing every lyric of your song?
Amazing, yeah. Yeah, you say the words word for word, and then
Right.
after the show, you be like, so how you doing? You're like, huh? Hey, man, but music is a universal language. You know?
Right. I saw just yesterday, you retweeted, according to Forbes, Atlanta is the #1 city where African Americans are doing the best economically.
Yeah.
#, city of opportunities. How does Atlanta as a city seem different to you? Because you're someone who has been there through so many different phases of Atlanta. Have you seen a complete change?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, first it started with, L.A. Reid and Babyface with LaFace Records, and, they gave us a shot, and they had TLC and Tony Braxton, and then the movie industry came. And so along with that came the traffic. And then I guess in the past 5 or 6 years, like Atlanta traffic is like New York and LA traffic
Right.
now. And I think that's when I discovered, yeah.
That's how you know you've made it.
Yeah.
You're the one person, everyone else is honking in the traffic and you sitting there like, we made it. That's right. No, you can come on in. We made it. That's how you know you made it.
For sure.
You talk about people giving each other a shot, and
Yeah.
one of the artists who has been eternally grateful to you is Janelle Monáe, who I love and adore.
Word.
She's got such an interesting voice and a style, and just her music is amazing. Why was it so important to you to go out and find artists who most record labels may not have seen as a commercially viable product?
I think for me, like, 2 of my greatest accomplishments outside of being an Outkast is signing Janelle Monáe and Killer Mike. And so, finding those artists and seeing that there's, artists that can kind of take the baton and run with it. You know what I mean? They both kind of knew what they wanted, and I didn't have to really babysit them what they were doing. It's just like help them flesh out ideas, and to see where they are right now, it's just, I'm like a proud big brother of both of them, for sure.
You've got Boomiverse, which has been out for a while now, and yet is still charting.
Yes.
Which is, that is honestly like a testament to how you create music.
Yeah.
It's not often that you find an album that goes onto the charts and then just steadily keeps on climbing. The more people listen to it, the more they enjoy it. The more they enjoy it, the more they're playing it. You're out on the road and you're playing it. What did you want Boomiverse to be for people, and what have you found people take from it?
I think Boomiverse to me is like, Boomiverse is a whole nother dimension of music. Like the Big Boom is like the Big Bang Theory. Like whenever I make music, I want to do something that's totally different from anything I've ever done, you know what I mean? So it's challenging to push yourself for new melodies, rhyme patterns, beat-wise, and just to kind of create that project that's going to be one cohesive body of work. So music right now is recreational to me, and I do it because I love it, and I love touring and seeing the fans. So to kind of break down different barriers of music and still doing it like almost 25 years.
Right.
We started when we were like 16. It's great, man, to see the fans still loving it. It's generations of people that listen to the music and follow what we do, so.
Whenever I see the way you're living life, I always feel like you're living it the way I always dreamed to live it, and that is just doing what you love. So it's making the music, touring, finding new artists. And then you're doing really cool stuff, like you're working on an animated show as well, right?
Yes, yes.
You're gonna be voicing like an animated show now?
Yes, yes. It's called Hotland of Wax, and yeah, I play like a retired CIA James Bond special agent,
right,
who buys a car wash that's on like an ancient burial ground, and it's sci-fi, so you have like zombie strippers, dinosaurs. You know, it's real quirky. You know.
Yeah. I picked that up. You didn't have to go beyond zombie strippers.
Yeah. So it's like kind of, you know, it's sci-fi. It's fun.
I'm with you. I'm with you. And tell me about the animals, because one thing I did not know about Big Boi, I never pictured you as an animal breeder, as someone who's like into the world of growing animals.
Yes. Well, I mean, me and my brother got unbelievable bulldogs. We started, you know, kind of breeding pit bulls maybe 20 years ago.
Right.
And then we got into French bulldogs. And then my new fetish now, so I got into owls. Like
owls?
Owls, right. So, yeah. So my assistant, Shay, she's into birds. And the guy who trains her birds brought this owl to the studio one time.
Right.
And I fell in love with him, and I bought 2 owls, Hootie and Houdini. Hootie! Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, like Mike Tyson had tigers, I got birds.
Hey man, you living the dream. Thank you so much for being on the show.